Matrix, it's about to go down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Carlos Inspire Show. It's your host, Carlos Siqueira, no longer single, always ready to mingle and bring you a whole lot of action because you are here to about to receive a whole lot of satisfaction. And today, we are going to talk about the Matrix NFT that has crashed the interwebs, the Metaverse, and the internet. Total chaos. Hundreds of thousands of people wanted to buy. Less than 50,000 was able to buy the 100,000 supply. Today we're going to talk about the Matrix NFT. We're going to talk about strategies. We're going to talk about what to look for when looking for them online. We're going to talk about what is to come and the excitement in the month of December. Let's get ready for another episode of the Carlos Inspire Show. Let's get it. Welcome, beautiful people. We are streaming live. We are everywhere. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on LinkedIn. We are on Clubhouse. We are everywhere right now. And let's start talking about what is all this stuff about the Matrix NFT. I'm going to bring it up over here on the screen so that you guys can visualize. As you guys know, the Matrix franchise is a billion-dollar industry. The reason why this project is making such a fuss, it's because you don't need to do any advertising. The Matrix franchise has fans all around the world from multiple generations, ladies and gentlemen. In the last 20 years, and many of you know, the Matrix has released so many movies, and this is just the beginning. And that's why the Matrix Resurrection, as you guys can see over here on the screen, NFT created chaos among its fans. Website crashes over the huge demand. At one point, there was hundreds of thousands of people in line online waiting to purchase. And there was only 100,000 of them available. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands were waiting in line. Some people were in line for a very long time. I'm talking about over a day and 2 days. It was total chaos. Many of us, my entire family, I hit up everyone. We were blessed and able to pick up quite a few. Some people are there calling the cicadas became a whale within the Matrix NFT. I'm just blessed. As you guys know, whenever we purchase NFTs to support projects and we support many artists around the world, whether it's with marketing and advice, we sell them and we donate the proceed towards our causes to make poverty history. As I always like to preach, we come here with nothing and we leave with nothing. At the end of the day, how much more are we doing above and beyond the tax bracket? At the end of the day, when it's between us and God, how are we treating other humans? All the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the dollars, the euros, the reais, the pesos, the yens, we're not going to take none with us. People forget about the things that we would teach, our frameworks, but they will never forget how we make them feel. They will never forget who were there for them in time of chaos. And I'm very excited to today's show. It's a very awesome episode. So let's get to it. Let's talk about the Matrix NFT launch. So there was 100,000 NFTs. They were sold out initially for $50 each. And they are all gone. The only way that you can purchase them now is by going on Nifty's. You guys can follow me there. I'm going to put up a link over here on the screen. You guys can follow me on Nifty's. If you go to niftys.com, niftys.com/Carlos Inspire, you'll be able to see some of my collection. I have 5 pieces under that account. I would love for you guys to follow me there and then follow all the Nifty from the Matrix NFTs that I purchased there. I really appreciate it if you guys could do that for me. It will mean a lot. And let's talk about, what is some of the things that I want you guys to know that's going to happen, which is on December 16th. we're going to have the ability, ladies and gentlemen, to take and choose which pill you wanted to take. Would you take the red pill or would you take the blue pill? So on that particular day, as you guys can see on the screen, we are over here at the Matrix avatars on the Nifty's website, which is the secondary market where you are only place that you are able to purchase them now is on niftys.com. Anywhere else out there are scam sites. If you try to go on OpenSea, on Rarible, they are not available on those sites yet. If you see them there, are people trying to scam you. The only place, pay close attention to my words. You guys know my drill and my mission. Treat everyone how would you treat your grandma. They are only available on niftys.com. If you can follow me there, just go to niftys.com, look at my profile, Carlos Inspire, the same way how I am on Instagram, on Clubhouse, and throughout the social webs, on TikTok. Just drop a follow for your brother, drop a like. As you guys know, every like, every comment can save a life as we donate massive amounts of proceeds from those sales and our affiliate partnerships to our causes to end poverty around the world. So let's talk about this. And before I talk about rarities and strategies, on the 16th, as you guys can see here on this screen, is going to start their missions. They literally gamify the entire process. As you guys know, a lot of people are massive fans of the Matrix franchise. So the moment that they announced it, they're going to be dropping NFT, that's why they had to put 100,000 of them. And they were gone just like that. And everyone around the interwebs are talking about. So in my humble opinion, I know that is lame, but I have to drop a disclaimer. This is not a financial advice. But if you hold one of these pieces, I believe they are priceless. I believe in the near future, you're able to sell those things 10, 50, 100x their value of today. And I will share with you guys some strategies on what to look for if you haven't had one yet. So when you go shop for them, you can look for key things. They are the ones that I believe is going to give you the best for your buck. But I want to talk about the mission. This is going to be a very exciting mission that I want you guys to be prepared, which is on December 16th. They're going to be allowing every single one of us. That's going to be the beginning of the journey. That's going to be the first mission. Over time, they're going to be holding missions for red and blue pilled avatar holders to complete. Completing a mission will earn avatar holders special skill program NFTs that can be used to upgrade an avatar and move up red and blue pill leaderboards. Collectors will have a chance to earn ultra rare NFTs by clubbing up the leaderboards. Very, very important in this first mission. That's why it's super important that you get your avatar prior to the 16th. And when it comes to make your choice, choose wisely. Are you going to go red pill? Are you going to go blue pill? Type in below. I want to know from you guys which one you're going to choose. So, and finally, the Matrix NFT avatars, they were created with Epic Games MetaHuman Creator, using a number of randomly generated attributes to create each avatar. This means the avatars, they would not resemble characters from the film, but instead new creations that exist within and are inspired by the Matrix universe. With that, the clock is ticking, so I'm going to get ready for the 16th, and I'm going to go into it and tell you guys about some of the hacks and some of the things to look for. So as you guys can see, I'm over here at the Matrix avatar in the Nifty's website. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. When you come over here at niftys.com and you look at the main page, what do you see over here? $99 million. Matrix avatar number 9772 is for sale right now for $99 million. This person purchased this avatar for $50. You heard me right? 50, $50. $50. I was saying all the languages that I know. So this is how crazy this is. But you've been maybe thinking, why is it? But again, price is relevant, right? Because they just came out. But the reason why they price them so high is based on the rarity, the attributes of your NFT, which we're going to dig more into it as the internet over here is working to cooperate with us so that we can go each one of them And I'm going to also be sharing with you guys some of mine so that you guys can take a look. For example, over here's my account, nifties.com Carlos Inspire. So let's look into one of mine. So now let's look at this one over here. Matrix Avatar 37628. $98 million. For me, I'm not going to sell it. It's priceless. You might be asking, Carlos, why did you price it $98 million? I'm going to tell you why. One, I don't want to sell it. Two, this character he looks like Morpheus. And not only that, he has an attribute over here that's actually very, very unique. His hairstyle is not even listed under the rarities. So if you guys can see over here, hairstyle short updo. Now let's take a look at this character. I've been looking at around and I haven't seen any character like him out there. And as you guys can see, he's also holding a cell phone. The cell phone, as you scroll down over here, is an accessory. He also has the silver aviators, which is the glasses, another accessory. Those accessories in the NFT space, they are priceless. The more accessories that you have in many, many NFT projects, the better. Another thing that we got to look at is also aesthetics. Not just we're going to be looking for attributes, but some people are going to be buying those because of the aesthetics. And I heard some rumors that people are going to be able to rent them. Imagine, for all of you Metaverse lovers, going into many, many Metaverse places out there and bringing your avatar with you. Imagine for some of us that hold a few of them, being able to rent our avatars and earn moolah, money, dinero, from holding them and renting to other users. I keep hearing a lot of them, a lot of great rumors about those things. But let's analyze some of the rarities from this individual avatar 37628. Again, this is Matrix avatar number, for you guys listening to me, 37628. If you go on nifties.com and you type that number, you're going to see my account, Carlos Inspire. If you guys could drop me a follow and like all my avatars there, I would greatly appreciate it. And let's talk about, I'm going to show you guys something on the Matrix main site. If you guys that want to learn more about how to look for rarities and strategies, the first thing that you want to do, you want to go to matrix.com. You want to go to nifties.com/the matrix. That's going to lead you here to this page. Once you get here, you're going to create on the filter button, just towards your upper right hand side, right below their followers and following. You're going to click that button, filter, and you're going to see something pop up under your left-hand side that's going to say collections. So now let's go into the hairstyle for the character that I told you that I priced at $98 million. As we are looking over here, nowhere here, it doesn't say short updo. The lowest rarity for the hairstyle here is updo bun. As we look through all those numbers, all those hairstyles, you see how straight side swept fringe is 9,400. Look at the lowest one, updo bun. The character that I got, his hairstyle is not listed here. In my books, that is an extreme rarity. Whether it's that spot of the game, or who knows, I might have Morpheus. They have a saying within the Matrix, are you the one? But you see, if you hold a character, an avatar, let's say if you want to purchase an avatar that has this hairstyle, out of all their hairstyles within the Nifty's Matrix avatars, this is the lowest one. The lower, the better, because this is the best rarity, the lowest level of rarity that you can find. Look at this one, Matrix 9772. She's selling for $99 million also. Look at 86237, $69 million. 880, 300, $30 million. And now pay attention to their hair. This is the updo bun. I don't see one short updo. Just to give you guys an idea on the things that I am looking for. I'm looking for things that are listed at the lowest level, but I'm also looking for things that are not listed there. Who knows? Maybe there might be a glitch. Maybe, but hey, I ain't taking no chances. I ain't selling that thing unless somebody dropped 98 million. If not, it's all good. Some things in life are not for sale. But I want you guys to pick up, as I scroll down over here, we don't see no other short Abdul, as I pointed to you guys. I'm going to go right back here to my character under their hairstyle, short Abdul. See, very, very interesting factor. And that was my train of thought in pricing extremely high, because there is no other individual character in the entire Matrix with that type of hair. As I couldn't find one yet. So now let's look at other cool attributes. Here's another very, very cool attribute under accessories. Look over here. Light blue smartphone. Look at out of all the accessories, there are only 924 NFT characters who hold a light blue smartphone. So I want you guys to think about this with me for a second. There are 100,000 NFTs. Only 924 of them have a light blue smartphone. That's less than 1%. If we're going to go mathematical, is 0.0924. Less than 1% of all avatars have that accessory. Who knows what we're going to be able to do with those smartphones? Is there a faster access to the Matrix? Is it easier for the ones who hold the smartphone to escape from the agents? So those are things that we have to think about when the game is here, because the moment that the game starts, those features, they're going to be worth priceless. Because again, if you have those certain accessories and they are priceless, now you see why this person here is selling her avatar for $99 million. Because let's say if everybody who holds a light blue smartphone, you now can advance faster to the next levels. And according to the article by Nifty's and the Matrix, they're going to be giving us rare and ultra rare free NFTs for advancing through the phases. So you see, you have to start thinking about strategically. It's not just about, oh, I'm going to buy an NFT. Some of you guys don't realize how rare is the NFT that you are holding right now. You see, I've been an NFT advisor in the crypto space and marketing for a very long time. But the more that I talk about this, the more that I feel in love and I start buying them. and I start studying this stuff. I just love this stuff. Like, I love personal development. I love speaking. I love teaching and educating. So then how you become a product of your environment. I'm an eternal student, as Jim Rome used to say, right? He went to his coffin with books and his notes, and I will follow the footsteps. Because my mission is to make poverty history. I cannot do it by playing small. So whenever I do something, I go all in. There is no such a thing as being half-ass pregnant. Either you are or you aren't. So whenever you go into something, whether it's creating an NFT project, launching a coin, launching a blockchain, creating a metaverse space where you're going to be hosting parties and events and cool stuff for your friends to come and hang out inside your metaverse, you need to start thinking about every single thing that entails so that you can create that experience that will become a lasting change experience for your raving fans, not your clients. Many of you guys that hear me speaking on stages and masterminds around the world, you don't want to look for clients. Clients, they will leave you, and that's why 97% out of business go out of business. You want to look for raving fans. And the more that you educate to dominate your niche, you don't have to sell it. They will come to you. Be a person of value that adds more value to others than anybody else on social media. Educate others. Never forget what you come from. And I promise you, my friends, some of you guys that don't know my story, my father died in a car explosion. A very horrible car accident. I was just a baby. My stepfather was murdered. when I mentor CEOs in my past life and celebrities and athletes, and they start talking about their problems and whining because whether somebody cheated on them or somebody did them wrong or didn't give them the moderator little stupid green thing, I tell them, do not make me call my mama a viuva negra. That's what they call my mother, the Black Widow. I used to cry when I was a kid when they bullied me on the streets. But my mom and my grandma, who's also my mom, they both of them always told me, é melhor sorrir do que chorar. That means it's better to laugh instead of crying. Whatever you're going through right now, whether you've been bullied, whether you come from poverty, whether you come from total chaos like I came from growing up in Brazil, poor, going on rice for 90 days at a time, I wanted to shift your mind and remind yourself that it's possible. Tap yourself in the back and remind yourself that you already survived 100% of your worst days. What do you resist, it will persist. Fire every negative person of your life. If anybody's bringing negativity, there's plenty of that out there. Focus on what is right. Be the one that stands out. It's very easy to stand out online nowadays. You can start a show like I started many, many ages ago and educate your clients to follow you every week. What am I doing here right now? Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do my show, the Carlos Inspire Show.com. Every week. Once in a while, I'm stranded in Brazil, in the jungle, due to some farm invasions that I constantly deal with. People invade my properties down there, the very same properties that I am raising animals and planting vegetables and fruits, that I give back a huge percentage to people that are dying from hunger. And that's why I do what I do. At the end of the day, what are you doing that's between you and God? And I want you guys to always, whatever your mission is, always keep your mission in front of you. I know that I'm going on over here. I might just get fired up. I want you guys to understand how special this is for me. Whenever I see a project of this magnitude, again, this is not a financial advice, but I want you guys to think how I think. I've been doing this for a very long time. My superpower is understanding human behavior. I understand what it takes, what it's going to make your ideal client purchase your products from you. I've been on the stages with the biggest names in the industry. I mentor many, many people that you watch on TV and see on movies. I come from the hood, and I made my way out of there all the way to the Silicon Valley. Took me a whole lot of work. That's why I wrote the international bestseller called Work Like an Immigrant. That's no other way out. You've got to put in the work, my friends. Anybody's telling you that it's easy, you're going to become a millionaire overnight, run. Question everything. Trust no one. Whenever you see the markets are a little bit red today, that's nothing. I've been in the crypto space for many, many ages. I've seen 70% crashes. Those are not fun, especially when you have a whole bunch of coins. But I remember the days that I made 50 cents a day for many, many years. And those are the things that I think about. The days that breaks us are literally, truly the days that makes us. Never forget that, my friends. But let's continue. As I get fired up over here, and start talking about, inspiring, because it's important that we talk about our mission and keep that in front of us at all times. Why we do what we do. Because that will show up when you go on camera, when you are talking to people, when you are raising money for your startup. So about your stories. They're going to forget about all the other stuff. They will never forget how you make you feel. They will never forget about the stories that you tell. You want to stand out? Become a storyteller. Become better at telling your story. Why is your avatar? Why is your NFT? Why is your crypto project? Why is your book so special? Why is it different from others? The Matrix NFT is a $1 billion franchise. The move itself, the sales itself, is something that's, for my books, is a slam dunk to own as many as possibly I can. Again, this is not a financial advice, but I'm a firm believer that this NFT is going to be priceless as the years go by. This is not even for sale on OpenSea or Rarible. or any of the big ones out there. It's only on Nifty's. It was sold for $50 each. Think about that for a minute. If we go on OpenSea right now and we look at some of these projects out there, they are selling for a few Ethereums. Thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. They started from nothing. They are not a billion-dollar franchise like the Matrix. And they're selling for tens of thousands. Whether it's a monkey, a rabbit, a bear, a shark, all those animals out there that they are selling in NFTs. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not here to promote anybody. I love all of them. You guys know me. I don't discriminate. But let's look at some of those attributes. So light blue smartphone. That's one of my favorites because, again, it's less than 1%. So if you guys don't own a Matrix NFT yet, you want to look for key attributes with extreme low rarity so that you are positioning yourself on the game to win and also to get the most buck for your money. I bet you some of you right now probably listed your for sale and you have no idea about those things that I am talking about because I look at this differently. I'm a fan. I play games. I'm an investor. I'm a consultant. I'm an advisor. I'm an artist. I'm a creator. So I'm looking from different sets of eyeballs when I look at this project. And those are the things. Let's look at this guy over here. He's the second one over here. According to the Matrix Nifty site, he's valued at $90 million, and he has a light blue smartphone. Let's look at other key attributes that he has. You guys also notice a pattern on the most expensive one, the $99 million chick. She also has a little suit, right? A little blue jumping suit. If you ask me, she looked like one of those girls that works in the ship inside the Matrix. Who knows? Right now I'm just guessing as we are waiting here for the good old internet to work. Again, this show is live. We don't edit it because in life, nothing will ever be perfect. If you seek perfection, you're going to lead yourself. You're going to become like me, the fat version of Keanu Reeves, like I opened in the show. But you guys see how I open in the show, right? I dress like Keanu Reeves and I say the fat version of Keanu Reeves. It's to break your pattern. Whenever somebody's looking at you, when you are doing anything, you have 0 to 3 seconds before you lose them. 0 to 3 seconds before they scroll down to the next post, the next tweet, the next clubhouse or wisdom room, or the next podcast or song, the next video. So it's very important that you guys are thinking about those things. Your first 0 to 3 seconds when showing your brand, your postings, your photos, your blogs, your videos, your quotes, your books, your courses. And now if the internet can cooperate with us, we can go into more detail about those avatars so we can look at more attributes. But I want you guys to also see what it stands out for the one that's 99 million. She has this blue, cool pajama suit. If you look around over here, it's not that many people that have that feature. Again, those are things to look for. And once this thing open and the internet decides to work with us, we can go deep and I can point it to you guys, a few more attributes. And if it doesn't open, we're going to go into my here that's already open. And let's look at something else. Let's look at the accessories, right? The black smartphone. If we go back to the Matrix, we look at the accessories, look at the difference between the black smartphone and the light blue smartphone. The black smartphone has 20,000. Still not bad. 20% only of all characters have their smartphone. But I would prefer a light blue smartphone. Trust me, I got a few light blue smartphone, But I wanted to show you guys the difference. And again, what are they going to do? What about the brown leather? Let's look at the brown leather briefcase. How much are people selling? Look at this dude over here. He's selling for $69 million. Why is he selling for $90 million? Let's look at this. Let's see if the internet's going to work with us. And if it's going to open. And that's what you do when you do a show that's live. Because I don't like editing. I like just to go with the flow. Life is never going to be perfect. And I like to teach people to do the shows and don't worry about if you don't know how to edit it, if it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to spend millions of dollars in a studio. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need to have an agent. You just need internet. You need to know how to click and save. And now you can start a show and you do live and you record your video and you record your audio and you transcribed and you have plenty of content to put it out there on social media. It doesn't take much, beautiful people. Trust me. I never liked tech too much. And I just learn it. You just get in the game. But this thing is going to work. And it's going to open for us so that we can continue showing you guys. But I want you guys to see. Look at here, right? He's selling for 69 million. And I'm going to tell you guys why they are pricing high. See, his shoes over here is very unique. If we're looking at, let's look at actually his bottom. See over here under khakis, out of all the 100,000 units, it's only 4,700 khakis. So if you see an avatar that has a khaki, that's a good sign. That's less than 5% of the entire supply. As we scroll down, look at this guy over here that stands out, right? Why he stands out among all of them? He got a little purple hat, a nice looking suit, and a lunchbox, and a khaki. You see, those are multiple rarities. If the internet will be cooperating with us, we could open this and break it down, all the attributes, but because I understand and I've been studying this, those are all the things that he has. Look at this head in his hair. If you're going to go over here, let's scroll down into headwear. Look at that. Purple worker's cap. Only 34 total with the khaki pants. So now I'm selecting two. If I unselect the khaki pants, for example, that number may change. Let's see what it changed to. It's changed to 944. So you guys can see, when you start being selective on how you want to dress, what features are you are looking for, the number is going to change. So pay close attention to those things. I really want you guys to understand how I think so that you guys are not getting, fall into BS out there. But let's look at this. Out of 100,000, there are only 944 purple workers cap. What does that mean? What is it going to protect it for? Does it do something? Does it transform from a hat, purple cap, into maybe a helmet, space helmet that you're going to go inside the ship and you're going to fight the zombies and the machines? Who knows? But, all those are things that we got to think about based on how the movie is. Basically, again, this is a game. They're making this into a game. So we have to think about those things. And if something's this low, and if we scroll down over here, let's see, right? This one over here, 99 million. Look at this chick, 99 million. Look at this other one over here. She stands out, right? She got the cap. She got the sunglasses. She got the black suitcase. I already see she got a little sweater. She got some cool shoes. That's also a rarity shoes right there. Let's scroll down. Let's look at more cool stuff over here to see if anybody stands out. Ooh, look at this one over here. Matrix 7913, 10 million. You see, in my opinion, I think this is cheap. One, she has the blue box. It's not that many blue boxes. You guys are going to be like, Carlos, what are you talking about? I'm going to go there right now. Blue lunchbox blocks under accessories. It's only very, very few of them. Just like the light blue smartphone. So when you see them out there, look at these people over here, they're smart. They haven't put it for sale. They know what they are holding on to. They got the blue lunchbox. Some of them got the khakis. Some of them have the purple hat. This one over here even have the sunglasses. This one over here has the mustache. See, all those things are key attributes, low on rarity. And that's what I'm talking about. Those are the things that I want you guys to pay attention to, because all those elements, as we are breaking them down, those are so now you see the reason why I put in my for sale for $98 million, because there's no other characters. I've been scrolling. Let's look at the second one over here that I have. under my account, Carlos Inspire, avatar number 37627. I put her for sale for 8 million. Let's see if the internet, oh, great, it opened. So let's scroll down and let's see. You see one thing that I noticed, I haven't seen no bald head character under the hairstyle. I went through every hairstyle out there. And now let's look at this. Again, who knows? Is that a glitch? Is there something going on? Is it part of the game? Who knows? One thing that I can think of it, before I go there, I want to show you guys something here. See, I have to unselect the hair. So, okay, now look at the hairstyle. As I look at all of them, I don't see no bald heads. You see bald in there anywhere? No, the lowest one is updo bun. Below that, that's nothing. And nowhere here says bald. So now let's look at this chick that I have. It's bald. It has a lunchbox. It has a cool suit. That pants that she's wearing, it's a rarity pants. Not that many of those out there. But so now you guys see why I priced it at 8 million? And now let's think about it. Let's go one step deeper. Remember when Neo went to the Matrix for the first time? Before he woke up, he was inside a tube that he busted out of that tube, and he has all the wires, and the machine goes and grab him by the throat and unhook him, and then he goes and he slides down. Remember how he looked like? Every single one of them that were inside those eggs, they look like this. Does that mean something? Who knows? Again, it's all part of the game. See, those are the things that I need you guys to start thinking about. Again, it's not just the rarity attributes, it's the aesthetics. You have to think about the movie. You have to think about the things that they're going to put in the game. Because the more strategic that we become, the faster we're going to be able to advance our avatars and going to be able to gain free NFTs. And according to Nifty's and the Matrix Project, they say they're going to be giving us some ultra rare NFTs for free. And they're going to be awarding that to us as drops for completing and advancing the missions. And that's why I'm going strategic here with you guys and explaining for the new people that wanted to buy and for the ones into the game, because it's important that we think about the strategies. But let's analyze this character, right? I'm selling her for $8 million. Avatar number 37627. So she's bald head. I haven't seen none of them like that. Background, those are standards. White background, hair color, light brown. Let's look at charcoal blazer with light blue shirt and no tie. So that's the top. So now let's look at that top. Remember those words. Charcoal blazer with light blue shirt and no tie. So now let's go under the matrix, under the filters. Let's scroll down under the top. And let's take a look at charcoal blazer with light blue shirt and no tie. It's about 5,900 of them out of 100,000. Let's see how much they are selling for. Look at us. This one over here, 99 million. She have let's see something, a similar one. This one, she has the black leather case. She's have over here, she has the blue case. Let's look at this one over here, 500 grand. She has the blue lunchbox. So let's take a look, right? You got the green lunchbox. She's bald head, and let's take a look. Like, we cannot see none of them over here. The closest one to that, if we look at through all of this, the closest one that I can find, this one over here, and she has a little bit of hair, right? But let's look at a few more attributes. Look at she has a lunchbox. She has a stud earring. Again, those are additional accessories. The more accessories, the better for NFTs, right? She has the footwear, the black leather shoes with laces. And then the bottom, she got the khaki slacks. Let's take a look at those. Let's look at the bottom. Let's look at the footwear. Look at that. Black leather Chelsea with blue sole. Only 15 of those. 15 of them out of 100,000 NFTs. So imagine if you are the one that's holding on to the black leather Chelsea with the blue sole. Somebody was selling one the other day for $500, and I pointed out on social media. I tried to make an offer. Somebody outbid me or saw that I was doing it, and I was like, wow. Now, as you guys can see, it's not even for sale anymore. They figured it out. That's not a good idea to sell something that's only 15 out of 100,000. You guys following me? That's exactly what I am talking about. Let's look at more features, because I want you guys to start thinking about over here on the, and again, if you, Carlos, how do I look? If you're getting here now, go back to the beginning. But you go to nifty's.com/the Matrix. You click on the filter button. Something's going to pop up on your left, a drop-down menu. It's going to say collections. And then you're going to see all the accessories, the background, and then you're going to scroll down. First one, accessories. What you are looking for? Light blue smartphone. Second one, blue lunchbox. Those two, golden. Now let's select the lowest two from each category, and let's see how much they are selling for. Let's say blue lunchbox and light blue smartphone. Under the pants, khaki, it's the only 151 out of 100,000. Let's look for red brown leather work boot with brown sole. That's 8 of those. Rose gold aviators for the glasses. That's 5 of those. Hair color is 1 black, 1 blonde, 1 light brown. Hairstyle, 1 buzz cut, 1 short coil. Let's look at other cool features that I know that are very low. Olive Oxford with tie and pocket. That's all of those over here. They're all great. So let's take a look at them. See, none of them for sale. See, these people know that they are holding to gold. Out of 100,000, look at how many. Something to think about, right? If you see some of things, those things are out there for sale for like 1,000, 2 grand, 5 grand. Not a financial advice, but I'm buying it, and I highly recommend you look for those things. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Some of the accessories. And now let's do a cool homework over here. Let's say if you guys don't own one yet, right? Even if you guys go to my account, Carlos Inspire, I put something for sale. I have a whole bunch of them. So I have a bunch of for sale, $500, $1,000, 2 grand. But if you go into my account, right? nifty's.com/Carlos Inspire. Let's say, for example, I priced some of them so cheap so that people are able to afford it. As you can see, look at the number of likes. People are liking them. That means they are keeping an eye on them, right? They are probably making offers. Let's look at this check over here. Matrix number 37626. I'm selling for $1,000. Based on what I just told you guys, let's see if I should raise this price or not, right? Let's take a look. So what stands out? She has some cool glasses on. She got a leather a suitcase. She got some cool pants, a cool blazer jacket. Looks pretty cool, right? A whole bunch of accessories, right? So let's go and let's look and let's go down the rabbit hole. So look at that. Let's see. Top. She got a charcoal blazer with light blue shirt and no time. Okay. So now let's look at that top based on what I just shared with you guys. And let's look how many of those are out there. Top. Again, what does it say there? Charcoal blazer with light blue shirt and no tie. If we go to the top, charcoal blazer with light blue shirt and no tie. 5,907 of them. Automatically, people are selling them for crazy here already. But stick with me because some of them has different accessories. Let's look at what else she has. Bottom, dark wash denim. Glasses, silver aviators, stud earring, brown leather briefcase. What if the brown leather briefcase transforms into a gun in the movie that you're going to need it? Who knows? Into the game, actually. The movie. The movie is also coming up. And that's the crazy part. The game is coming up on the 16th. We're going to be able to do the blue and red pill. The movie's coming up on the 22nd. You guys seen the trailer? I was looking at a 30-second trailer. Just dope. I'll play over here for you guys. Watch this 1 minute trailer as I drink some water.
A deja vu is usually a glitch in the Matrix.
One pill makes you love.
It happens when they change something.
One pill makes you
What happens when they change something?
and the one's mother
What happens when they change? They change something.
when she's 10 feet.
What happens when they?
Why use old code to hear something new?
Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
What happens when they change something?
Pretty cool, right? Even some of you guys, they are listening to me. The sounds itself is really cool. So that's just a little preview of the trailer for the movie. It's funny how in the movie, what if they are telling us things there? Some things may don't seem what they are, right? Just things to think about, my friends, things to think about as we are looking for these avatars to purchase them. But let's look at something cool that stands out over here of this one. So she has the bottom dark wash denim. And if I'm pronouncing them wrong, it's all good. Is the Portuguese accent. Let's look at that one. The bottom. Let's see what she got. The bottom. 743 only. Dark wash denim. Well, look at this one over here. 1.2 million. Hold on. But you see, look at the difference. She's holding on to that phone. And I bet you that phone is a blue. Remember earlier what I told you guys? Not that many. Only a few hundred out of a. So those are the things that we got to look for, right? But let's pick one more accessory from that one and see whether I priced it. It's a good deal. She has the silver aviators, and then the footwear, she has the 10 suede work boot. Let's take a look at that, at the shoes. Let's take a look at the footwear. The 10 suede work boot with the 10 sole. Let's see. 10 suede work boot with the 10 sole. Look at that. Only 82. It's the second to the lowest. So now let's look at them. See, now what is funny here, some of, see how, look at the prices. Look at this one over here. 100,000, very similar to mine. Mine's $999. You know why she put it 100,000? Her hairstyle. It's not that many people with that type of hairstyle. Avatar number 34746. But it's still, mine looks pretty cool, and I put it for $1,000. You guys see? Start paying attention to the patterns. She has a leather case, the jacket, very similar to the one that's selling for 100 grand. I'm selling for $1,000. Avatar 37626. Again, look at the number of likes. 26 on mine. That means a lot of people are looking at it. It could sell at any time because I priced it just right so that I can give opportunities for people to purchase them since I have so many. So just something that I want you guys to start thinking about when you are comparing them. You go and you look at the prices and you compare similar attributes. See, some of these people over here, they're selling for cheaper, but they don't have a cell phone. They don't have a leather case. They don't have nothing in their hand. They don't have extra accessories. On this one over here that we put for sale, we got multiple things, right? If we go back and we analyze it, we got the stud earring, the brown leather briefcase, the silver aviators, multiple attributes. $1,000. I don't think it's going to be there for too long, especially after doing this video. But you see, those are the things that I am talking about so that I can show it to you guys, for you guys to pay attention when pricing your NFTs. And like I say, hold on to these babies. Not a financial advice, but you know, I think it's going to be phenomenal. with this project. As I said, the Matrix itself, it markets itself. They definitely have to spend money on marketing, especially with the movie coming up. Every movie that the Matrix franchise have launched in history, they made stupid money. It's $1 billion franchise, $1 billion with a capital B. So on the December 16, every single one of us who owns an NFT will be able to choose. When you go here to the Matrix site, and if you click this button, the Matrix, it's going to take you to this page. As you guys can see, 100,000 avatars sold. And if you look it over here, coming soon, first mission, December 16, choose appeal. So imagine what is going to happen, my friends, on that day. Imagine what's going to happen if you choose red, if you choose blue. Some of us has multiple avatars. Are you going to choose the same peel? Or are you going to choose multiple? You're going to choose blue and red and see what happens. What if one of them sacrifices your avatar? What if one of them transforms them, or you lose attributes, or you enhance your attributes? Is that an option not to take a pill? Who knows, right? Again, it's a game. You got to get in the game. But those are some of the things that I want you guys to think about, because those are very, very important. And I want you guys to follow me. I started a notifications group only on Telegram, because I'm always traveling and I'm very busy between Silicon Valley in California and Brazil. And I also speak quite a bit around the world. So, but I'm constantly dropping things on social media, and I have a free notifications group on Telegram that I'm always dropping gems and, projects that I am working on that I like, that I've done my homework. And again, even when I say something, question everything. Always do your homework. Like I say, many people on the social media, they talk too much, but they don't have the receipts to prove it. I've been doing this for a very long time. And when I look at something, I study it. But even though you hear something from me, and even if you like me, if you follow me, if you trust me, still understand, still go deep. Join the Discord on those projects. Follow them on Twitter. Make sure they have a community. If they have a white paper, if you're looking for a coin, a project to purchase in the blockchain, in the Metaverse space, if you look at the top 10 Metaverse, projects out there, extremely underpriced, undervalued, in my opinion, especially with the dip, with the small little red ocean today from all the FUD out there with the whatever they call it that they have going on out there. Every day they come up with something funny, but I'm not even going to get into it with all the BS that's out there. I don't focus on the negativity. I focus on what is right. I'm focusing on making sure that we can eradicate poverty and hunger. I don't have time to waste looking at your stupid stuff or falling to the BS of the media. And I want you guys to do the same. I want you guys to enjoy. I want you guys to have a great December, a great holidays with your family. Like I say, guys, if you see the market red, one thing that I always preach when speaking in conferences and masterminds and events, when everybody's freaking out, that's when you buy. And when you feel a little bit greedy, that's when you sell. Not a financial advisor, but I have made tens of thousands of people a whole lot wiser. And I know that is lame, and that's why I drop a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything here is for educational purpose only. Do your homework. Not my lawyers, I bet you they're laughing. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think I cover everything. Let me go over here through Twitter just to make sure. I want you guys to also follow my wife. My wife has some really cool account. Our 14-year anniversary is coming up in December, right now in a couple of weeks. 14 years married to my beautiful wife. She's a Mexican-Italian-American. I like to call her triple threat. I am Brazilian-American, for some of you guys that don't know. We have a little international family, and we spend a lot of our time between Brazil, Silicon Valley, Vegas, San Diego, Miami, and our causes in Brazil, helping feeding families there. Not working right now because of COVID and all the other BS going on out there between, politics and all this stuff. So, but I want you guys to follow her account as well. If you go to nifties.com/Angie Love, And I follow her. Look, she's getting some of her. Whoa, she's getting way more likes than I got. This one over here, her Matrix avatar 11405, selling for $999, $1,000. She got 72 likes. And it looks pretty cool. You got the sunglasses, you got the cool pants. But look at this one. She's gonna make some money. She's selling for 88 million. Her avatar 11406. But look at how dope she looks. She looks like Trinity. If you look at me, who knows? Are you the one? Based on what I just covered over here today, look at what she has in her hand. The blue lunchbox. Remember what I said earlier? Only a few hundred out of 100,000. It's less than 1%. Look what else she has. The dope matching suit with the tie. Dope. She has the Abdul hair. Look at the hair. Again, less than 1%. Look at the glasses. Look at the shoes. See, I already know by memorized. But as you guys look at all this, look at all the attributes and the rarities, but also look at the static. She kind of actually looks like my wife too. Some people are going to buy them because they look like them. So it's not just the rarity, but it's also the aesthetics. Because you're going to be able to take your avatar and go inside the metaverse out there. The metaverse, many metaverse projects allows you to bring your avatar to walk around and play and have a good time. So you have to think about those things. There's so many things to think about, guys. I can go here for hours, but I'm going to end this stream. I think we've been here for about an hour now, and I think I covered a whole bunch. And but I'm glad that all of you guys are here, and I enjoy it. We have a lot of people. So I'm gonna still be here with you guys on Clubhouse. If you guys have any questions, and then I'm gonna shut it down on social media. If you guys are watching me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, Twitch, sorry if I forgive any other place out there. Come to my Clubhouse account. Follow us there at Clubhouse/Carlos Inspire. I probably messed that up, but just look me up on Clubhouse, Carlos Inspire. And then we have some great segments next week. I have some really cool interviews coming up on the show. Look at the previous interviews as well. I did a whole segment. If you are an NFT artist, creator, all the things to look for when putting a project out there. So many things that you have to look at if based on how you're going to launch your project, and the team and your developers and how do you want to launch, and do you have a budget? Do you don't have a budget? So many things to look for. So definitely watch some of the previous episodes. A lot of great episodes. We've been doing it for a very long time. The show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5:35 p.m. Pacific time. If you don't see me here, I'm either stranded on an airport around the world or in my farms in Brazil, dealing with invaders trying to invade my farm and mess with my family. I'm constantly dealing with kidnapping issues and all kinds of problems that I don't talk much about it on social media. And that's why I don't do that many postings while traveling south, because unfortunately the kidnappers and the bad people in the cartels, they pay close attention to every single move that you make. Restaurants that you go, airports that you use, the times that you leave your homes and your farms. It's pretty organized down there. It's pretty crazy. So there you have it. Another great episode of the Carlos Inspire Show. Some of you guys that follow me for many years, I appreciate you all. I couldn't do what I've done by myself, ladies and gentlemen. Is all of you. Follow me. If you guys could do me a huge favor, if you could go on Apple, we are already a 5-star, hundreds of reviews podcast there, carlosinspireshow.com. That will take you to Apple. If you could drop a follow and a review that, I would appreciate it. The more of you guys that like and the review, the better that it will shows and it would stands out and goes right on the top of Apple. That will help us out, get the podcast, more people to listen to those things that I teach. The things that I teach, many people pay tens of thousands of dollars in memberships and Patreons and masterminds. And, like I said earlier, we come here with nothing and we leave without nothing. That's why I don't charge for those things. It's information should be free. People should have the access to have it. I wish somebody would taught me this when I was poor and didn't know better. Now I do to others what I wish was done to myself. And then also follow me on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Music, Amazon Music. Just type in Carlos Inspire Show. Your like, your follow, your share. Whenever we do a tweet, if you go to @Coach Siqueira, everyone counts, my friends. And I really appreciate every single one of you. God bless you all. Happy holidays. And I will see you guys over here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hopefully, you guys have a great Thanksgiving. And as I always say, life is all about the mission, never the commission. And the days that breaks us are truly the days that makes us. God bless you all. If you guys want to continue this conversation live, ask me some questions. We're going to be at Clubhouse. And I'll see you guys on next week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5:35 p.m. Pacific time.